used to keep a fence around the garden of my name, playing every move inside a careful, distant game. The keys were hidden deep within a shadow of the wall, waiting for a reason not to fear a sudden fall. But you walk through the static with an effortless and soft hand, finding every secret that the others couldn't understand. I'm handing over every single lock and every rusted gate, letting go of the lonely and the heavy separate weight. Oh, I'm only yours now, in the fiber and the bone, giving up the territory that I used to call my own. It's a total dissolving in the light, turning every doubt into something vivid and so right. I'm building up a sanctuary that is purely for us two, where the only law is being here with you. They say that ownership is a heavy iron thing, but I love the belonging that you like to bring. A solitary frequency, a soft and steady tie. The only way I ever wanna live or wanna die. Oh, I'm only yours now, in the fiber and the bone, giving up the territory that I used to call my own. It's a total relocation of the spirit and the skin, watching where your influence will finally begin. I've signed my name in the center of your palm, finding in the silence a permanent and steady calm. I'll rest my way where the loyalty is deep, in a promise that I'm finally happy to keep. I was a clean slate, a surface cold and white, walking through the city in the middle of the night. No marks upon my spirit, no traces in my hand, just a solitary figure in a vast and hollow land. But then you reached across the silence of the room, like a sudden flower in a winter heavy bloom. Your touch was light as feathers, a whisper on the skin. That's where the real story of my life begins. Oh, there's a fingerprint on my heart today, a permanent impression that will never fade away. You didn't need a hammer or a heavy iron seal, just a gentle pressure to make the feeling real. I'm wearing your identity in every single beat, making the coldness of the world feel sweet. I'll carry the texture of your honest, private touch, because I've never loved a human soul this much. I see the unique lines in the glow of the lamp, setting the rhythm where my spirit used to camp. Every curve is a map of a beautiful design, telling me the future is finally mine. They say that memories are a fleeting, ghostly thing, but I love the evidence that you like to bring. A physical connection, subtle and so free, the only mark I ever want on me. Oh, there's a fingerprint on my heart today, a permanent impression that will never fade away. You didn't need a hammer or a heavy iron seal, just a gentle pressure to make the feeling real. I'm wearing your identity in every single beat, making the coldness of the world feel sweet. I'll carry the texture of your honest, private touch before the morning light arrives, to show how much. I was a clock with a broken iron spring, living in the middle of a hollow, separate thing. The seconds were dragging on the urban, dusty floor, searching for a rhythm that was worth living for. But then you touched the center of my heavy, quiet chest, inside the territory where the weary spirit used to rest. Now there's a pulse, effortless and soft thrum, watching how the beautiful and liquid days become. Oh, it's every beat for you tonight, turning every shadow into something soft and bright. A vital vibration, a rhythmic release, giving my heavy spirit a permanent peace. I'm ticking to the logic of the honest and the true, inside the territory of being with you. I'll stay within the center of the glow, watching how the natural feelings grow. I see the reflection in your honest eyes, underneath the vast and the indigo skies. Every throb is a beautiful design, telling me the universe is purely mine. They say that machine is a primary thing, but I love the organic that you bring. A permanent frequency, subtle and free, the only heart I ever want for me. Oh, it's every beat for you tonight, turning every shadow into something soft and bright. A vital vibration, a rhythmic release, giving my heavy spirit a permanent peace. I'm ticking to the logic of the honest and the true, inside the territory of being with you. I'll stay within the center of the glow, until the morning stars begin to show.
I've worn 1,000 masks inside the urban grey glare, trying on the versions of the people standing there. A daughter or a stranger, or a face inside a crowd, living out the stories that the separate world allowed. But when the door is closed and the city noise is thin, I strip away the layers and the artificial skin. I'm simplified and honest, the center of your gaze, finding the direction through the complicated maze. Oh, I'm always your girl when the theater is done, walking in the energy of our private steady sun. It's not a performance or a heavy social mask, but the only answer to the questions that I ask. I'm returning to the source of the kindness in your eyes, underneath the ceiling of the indigo and velvet skies. I'm wearing your affection like effortless and soft lace, finding my identity in this quiet, steady space. I see the way the others are a shadow on the wall, compared to the vibration when I hear your quiet call. Every role I play is just a fleeting ghost-like thing, until the solid gravity that you like to bring. They say that changing is a vital human trait, but I love the consistency of our happy, quiet fate. A permanent frequency, a soft and private role, the only one that touches the center of my soul. I'm always your girl when the theater is done, walking in the energy of our private steady sun. It's not a performance or a heavy social mask, but the only answer to the questions that I ask. I'm returning to the source of the kindness in your eyes, underneath the ceiling of the indigo and velvet skies. I'll stay within the shelter of the honest and the true, until the world forgets what I'm supposed to do.
We're sitting in the silence of the copper afternoon, watching how the daylight and the shadows will commune. I can feel a vibration, a steady and a soft drum, where the separate parts of our spirits become. It's a beautiful alignment, effortless and syncope, walking through the center of our favorite street. A shared architecture, a soul deep and a clear start that opens up the windows of my heavy heart. Oh, chasing every bitter, lonely thought away. A sacred kindness, a soul deep star that opens up the windows of my heart. The tempo is perfect in the territory of us, underneath the logic of the honest and the trust. I'll rest my weight in the quiet glow, watching how the early morning embers show. The reflection in your honest eyes, underneath the vast and the charcoal skies. Every pulse is a beautiful sign, telling me that everything is fine. They say that independence is a vital thing, but I love the unison that you bring. A permanent solstice, soft and free, the only way I ever want to be. Oh, it's two hearts, one rhythm today, chasing every a sacred kinesis, a soul deep star that opens up the windows of my heart. The tempo is perfect in the territory of us, underneath the logic of the honest and the trust. I'll rest my weight in the quiet glow until the morning light begins to bestow. The room is a canvas of the late evening blue, and I'm leaning in closer just to listen to you. Your voice is a texture, a effervescent soft brush, painting over the noise and the heavy urban rush. It's not a loud declaration or a grand open shout, but a secret direction that I'm never without. A liquid devotion, a soul deep in a clear flow, watching how the natural quiet feelings grow. Oh, it's a velvet whisper tonight, turning every shadow into something soft and bright. A tactile vibration, a rhythmic release, giving my heavy spirit a permanent peace. I'm wrapped in the logic of your low frequency tone in a territory that is purely your own. I'll stay within the center of the globe, watching how the natural feelings grow. I see the reflection in your honest eyes underneath the vast and the indigo skies. Every syllable is a beautiful design, telling me the universe is purely mine. They say that volume is a primary thing, but I love the intimacy that you bring. A permanent wavelength, subtle and so free. The only sound I ever want for me. Oh, it's a tactile vibration, a rhythmic release, giving my heavy spirit a permanent peace. I'm wrapped in the logic of your low frequency tone in a territory that is purely center of the globe until the morning stars begin to show.
You left the room an hour ago to face the urban chill, but the air is holding on to you against some quiet will. A ghost of sandalwood and a hint of summer rain, healing every version of the separate hollow pain. It's lingering in the fabric of the sweater on the chair, an invisible reminder that you were recently there. I'm breathing in the chemistry, the honey and the musk, walking through the territory of the early morning dusk. Oh, I found a trace of your scent tonight, turning every shadow into something soft and bright. A fragrant invitation, a effortless and clear start that opens up the windows of my the quiet midnight minutes pass. Every atom is a beautiful design, telling me the universe is purely mine. They say that absence is a heavy iron thing, but I love the atmosphere that you like to bring. A permanent frequency, subtle and so free, the only air I ever want for me. Oh, I found a trace of your scent tonight, turning every shadow into something soft and bright. A fragrant invitation, a effortless and clear start that opens up the windows of my heart. I don't need the presence of your body or your face when your essence is inhabiting this private, quiet space. I'll stay within the center of the lingering glow until the morning light begins to bestow.
The clock is leaning on the edge of the copper hour, while the shadows are losing their heavy urban power. I'm watching how the dust is drifting in the beam, inside the territory of a waking, quiet dream. The light is filtered through the linen and the leaves, while the spirit of the separate world purely deceives. But your face is an anchor in the honey and the gold, inside the territory where the stories are told. Oh, it's a soft tonight, turning every shadow into something mild and bright. A gentle illumination, a rhythmic release, giving my heavy spirit a permanent peace. I'm bathing in the texture of your honest, private grace in the sanctuary of this quiet, steady space. I'll stay within the center of the glow, watching how the natural feelings grow. I see the reflection in your honest eyes, underneath the vast and the indigo skies. Every glimmer is a beautiful design, telling me the universe is purely mine. They say that hurry is a primary thing, but I love the stillness that you like to bring. A permanent frequency permanent peace. I'm bathing in the texture of your honest private grace in the sanctuary of this quiet, steady space. I'll stay within the center of the globe until the morning stars begin to show. The coat is hanging lonely by the heavy wooden door, but I'm looking for a reason to keep your shadow on the floor. The city is a vacuum, a cold and hungry space compared to the architecture of your steady, quiet face. I'm not asking for a lifetime or a heavy iron vow, just a beautiful extension of the here and the now. Let the world go on spinning in its frantic gray wheel while we anchor in the center of the way we purely feel. Oh, just stay, my dear, in the orbit of the room, being the only flower in the winter heavy gloom. It's not a grand demand or a effortless and soft plea, but the logic of the gravity between you and me. I'm tracing the intention in the center of your palm, finding in your presence a permanent and steady calm. Don't step into the noise or the separate urban glare when the only air worth breathing is the quiet that we share. I see the way the dust is dancing in the amber light, turning every second into something vivid and so right. Every minute is a nectar, a effortless and bold design, telling me the universe is finally purely mine. They say that moving on is a primary thing, but I love the stillness that you like to bring. A solitary frequency, a soft and steady tether, the only way I want to face the change in heavy weather. Oh, just stay, my dear, in the orbit of the room, being the only flower in the winter winter heavy gloom. It's not a grand demand or a effortless and soft plea, but the logic of the gravity between you and me. I'll lock the noise outside and let the keys just fall, writing our names upon the center of the wall.
I don't need the vintage or the heavy glass pour to feel the gravity on the steady wooden floor. Your voice is a vintage, effortless and aged wine. Inside the territory where our spirits align. One single syllable is a beautiful and deep sip, moving from the logic of your honest, quiet lip. I'm dizzy with the frequency, the silver and the clear, feeling all the loneliness begin to disappear. Oh, I'm purely drunk on your voice today, chasing every bitter, lonely thought away. A liquid intoxication, a soul deep start that opens up the windows of my heart. The world is spinning in the center of your tone, in a territory that is purely our own. I'll rest my weight in the quiet glow, watching how the early morning embers show. I see the reflection in the mirror glass, watching all the quiet midnight minutes pass. Every vow is a beautiful sign, telling me that everything is fine. They say that sober is a vital thing, but I love the fever that you like to bring. A permanent solstice, soft and free, the only way I ever want to be. is spinning in the center of your tone, in a territory that is purely our own. I'll rest my weight in the quiet glow until the morning light begins to bestow.
The world is chasing logic with a heavy iron brain, living by the numbers and the measured urban rain. They say that every heartbeat should be clinical and slow, careful with the feelings and the way the natural embers glow. But I'm losing all the sense in the center of your laugh, breaking all the rules of the ordinary path. I'm crazy for the rhythm of the way we choose to be, drowning in the middle of a beautiful and private sea. Oh, I'm mad about us in a reckless, quiet way, ignoring all the wisdom of the separate, hollow day. It's a beautiful insanity, a fever in the chest, finding in the chaos a permanent and steady rest. I don't want the sanity of a life without your touch, even if the critics say I'm loving you too much. I'm leaning into the curve of the dangerous and the sweet, walking in the center of our favorite hidden street. The way the stars are spinning in a wild indigo dance, matching the vibration of our happy accidental chance. Every spark is a rebellion, effortless and bold design, telling me that everything is finally purely mine. They say that moderation is a primary thing, but I love the intensity that you like to bring. A permanent solstice, a soft and steady fire, the only destination of my honest, quiet desire. Oh, I'm mad about us in a reckless, quiet way, ignoring all the wisdom of the separate, hollow day. It's a beautiful insanity, a fever in the chest, finding in the chaos a permanent and steady rest. I don't want the sanity of a life without your touch, the critics say I'm loving you too much, I'll stay within the fever until the fever is the law. The most beautiful distraction that I ever saw.
There was a blank and a transparent space, until you brought the logic of your steady, quiet face. Now every exhale is a brushstroke of the gold, inside the territory where the stories are told. See the warmth as it curls in the cold, a beautiful pigment, effortless and bold. It's a palette of the honey and the silver tinted blue, painting all the atmosphere of being with you. The color of your breath tonight, turning every shadow into something soft and bright, a chromatic vibration, a rhythmic release, giving my heavy spirit a permanent peace. I'm breathing a spectrum of the honest and the true, inside the gallery of being with you. I'll stay within the center of the glow, watching how the natural feelings grow. I see the reflection in the window pane, while the glass is streaked with the summer rain. Every mist is a beautiful design, telling me the universe is purely mine. They say that sight is a primary thing, but I love the vision that you like to bring, a permanent frequency, subtle and so free, the only light I ever want for me. Oh, I'm watching the color of your breath tonight, turning every shadow into something soft and bright, a chromatic vibration, a rhythmic release, giving my heavy spirit a permanent peace. I'm breathing the spectrum of the honest and the true,
was a man of the fast and the cold of city and glass, watching all the magic and the mystery purely pass. I didn't believe in the spells or the heavy ancient lore until you brought the gravity to my weary wooden floor. It's not a violent capture or a heavy iron chain, but a liquid fascination that is washing out the pain. I'm tangled in the logic of the way you tilt your head, finding a new universe in the simple things you said. Oh, I'm purely under your charm tonight, dissolving in the center of the soft and silver light. A gentle incantation, a rhythmic and a deep pull, making every hollow part of my spirit feel so full. I'm wandering the maze of your honest private grace, finding my direction in your steady, quiet face. No more running from the beauty or the effort and the awe, the most perfect surrender that I ever purely saw. I see the way the mundane world is starting to transform, finding in the center of your presence a shelter from the storm. Every syllable is a nectar, effortless and bold design, telling me the future is finally purely mine. They say that skepticism is a primary thing, but I love the enchantment that you like to bring. A permanent frequency, a soft and steady spell, the only story that I ever want to tell. Oh, I'm purely under your charm tonight, dissolving in the center of the soft and silver light. A gentle incantation, a rhythmic and a deep pull, making every hollow part of my spirit feel so full. I'll stay within the center of the mesmerized glow, watching how the natural quiet embers grow.
Heavy in a hollow space, until I felt the magnetism of your quiet face. I was drifting in the orbit of the separate and the cold, inside a territory where the stories remained untold. but you're pulling me inward with an effortless and soft draw, filling my spirit with a quiet and a holy awe. It's not a violent yank or a sudden heavy chain, but a liquid relief for the separate hollow pain. Oh, it's a gentle gravity today, chasing every bitter lonely thought away. A beautiful attraction, a soul deep start that opens up the windows of my heart. I'm anchored in the logic of the honest and the true, inside the center of the orbit of you. I'll rest my weight in the quiet glow, watching how the early morning embers show. I see the reflection in the mirror glass, watching all the quiet midnight minutes pass. Every pull is a beautiful sign, telling me that everything is fine. They say that flight is a vital thing, but I love the grounding that you bring. A permanent solstice, soft and free, the only atmosphere I want for me. Ooh, it's a gentle gravity today, chasing every bitter lonely thought away. A beautiful attraction, a soul deep start that opens up the windows of my heart. I'm anchored in the logic of the honest and the true, inside the center of the orbit of you. I'll rest my weight in the quiet glow until the morning light begins to bestow. The sunlight is a liquid pouring through the blind, leaving all the hurry and the heavy world behind. The clock is ticking slower than it ever did before, while the shoes are sitting lonely by the heavy bedroom door. I'm watching how the dust motes are dancing in the air, while you're tangled in the sheets with your messy golden hair. We're caught inside a pocket of the silver and the still, moving at the rhythm of a quiet, steady will. Oh, it's a slow motion morning with you, filtering the gray until the sky turns blue. A beautiful suspension, a soul deep and a soft delay, ignoring the demands of a long-winded day. The coffee is a sculpture in the surround, I see the reflection in the mirror on the wall, watching how the golden minutes begin to fall. Every second is a treasure that I wanna keep, even when you're drifting in a shallow, quiet sleep. They say that productivity is a primary thing, but I love the idleness that you like to bring. A permanent solstice, gentle and so free, the only place I ever want to be. Oh, it's a slow motion morning with you, filtering the gray until the sky turns blue. A beautiful suspension, a soul deep and a soft delay, ignoring the demands of a long-winded day. The coffee is a sculpture in the ceramic and the steam, while we're drifting through the center of a waking dream. I'll rest my weight in the quiet honey light until the afternoon begins to shine so bright.
I was a scholar of the separate and the wide, underneath the ceiling of an ordinary sky, searching for the logic in the urban gray glare, breathing in the center of the separate cold air. But I found the answer in the way you hold my hand, in a territory that the weary spirit can understand. It's not a complex theory or a heavy iron law, but a beautiful fulfillment that I finally saw. Oh, you're the only reason tonight, turning every shadow into something bright. A simple justification, a rhythmic release, giving my heavy spirit a permanent peace. I'm finding the purpose in the honest and the true, inside the territory of being with you. I'll stay within the center of the globe, watching how the natural feelings grow. I see the reflection in your honest eyes, underneath the vast and the indigo skies. Every motive is a beautiful design, telling me the universe is purely mine. They say that doubt is a primary thing, but I love the clarity that you bring. A permanent wavelength, subtle and so free. only truth I ever want for me. Into something bright, a simple justification, a ribbon release, giving my heavy spirit a permanent peace. I'm finding the purpose in the honest and the true, inside the territory of being with you. I'll stay within the center of the globe before the daylight turns the world around.
The world is a landscape of the random and the wide, where the separate spirits like to carefully hide. I've been an explorer of the heavy urban gray, looking for a version of a permanent way. Then I saw the topography of your honest skin. That's where the beautiful and liquid days begin. A hidden geography of the silver and the gold, inside the territory where the stories are told. Oh, I'm reading the map to your heart tonight, turning every shadow into something soft and bright. A tactile navigation, a ribbon release, giving my heavy spirit a permanent peace. I'm following the contours of the honest and the true, leading me back to the center of you. I'll stay within the center of the globe, watching how the natural feelings grow. I see the reflection in the mirror glass, watching all the quiet midnight minutes pass. Every curve is a beautiful design, telling me the universe is purely mine. They say that compass is a primary thing, but I love the instinct that you bring. A permanent frequency, subtle and free, the only direction I want for me. Oh, I'm reading the map to your heart tonight, turning every shadow into something soft and bright. A tactile navigation, a ribbon release, giving my heavy spirit a permanent peace. I'm following the contours of the honest and the true, leading me back to the center of you. I'll stay within the center of the globe before the daylight turns the world around. The calendar is moving through the silver and the gray, telling every story in a separate hollow way. I used to wait for April or the first October chill, searching for a version of a steady, quiet will. But then I found the temperature of your honest skin. That's where the beautiful and liquid days begin. You're not a temporary solstice or a fleeting golden bloom, but a permanent garden in the center of the room. Oh, my favorite season is you today, chasing every bitter, lonely thought away. A climate of devotion, a soul deep start that opens up the windows of my heart. I don't need the blossom or the heavy winter snow. When I'm watching how your quiet, natural feelings grow, I'll rest my weight in the quiet glow, watching how the early morning embers show. I see the reflection in the window pane, while the glass is streaked with the summer rain. Every weather is a beautiful sign, telling me that everything is fine. They say that change is a vital thing, but I love the consistency that you bring. A permanent solstice, soft and free, the only atmosphere I want for me. Oh, my favorite season used to count the seconds like a steady silver beat, matching every motion to a solitary need. The tempo was a constant, a predictable and flat line inside the territory where the days were purely mine. But you introduced a glitch, a beautiful and sudden break, a tiny hesitation that I'm happy to take. Every time you say my name, the internal gears stall, suspended in the gravity of a never-ending fall. Oh, it's an endless hard skip when you're in the room, a rhythmic interruption in the middle of the gloom. I'm living in the pause, in the beat that isn't there, catching the vibration of the electricity in the air. It's not a medical defect or a heavy iron fault, but a soul deep reaction that brings the world to a halt. I'm thriving in the silence of the mist and the sweet thrum, watching how the beautiful and liquid days become. I see the way the pulse is jumping on the surface of my skin, telling me the real part of the story will begin. Every syncopated moment is an effortless and bold design, telling me the universe is finally purely mine. They say that regularity is a primary thing, but I love the unevenness that you like to bring, a permanent vibration, a soft and steady flow, the most beautiful distraction that I ever saw. Oh, it's an endless hard skip when you're in the room, a rhythmic interruption in the middle of the gloom. I'm living in the pause, in the beat that isn't there, catching the vibration of the electricity in the air. I'll hold my breath in the center of the quiet leap until the rhythm is the only secret I keep.
The horizon used to be a heavy and a narrow line, where the separate shadows and the metal purely shine. I saw the limits of the human and the hollow years inside the territory of the separate urban fears. But your presence is opening of the lavender light inside the center of our holy private night. A beautiful expansion, a soul deep in a clear start that opens up the windows of my heavy heart. Oh, it's a boundless bright hope today, chasing every bit of lonely thought away. A sacred optimism, a soul deep start that opens up the windows of my heart. There is no ceiling in the territory of us, inside the sanctuary of the honest and the trust. I'll rest my weight in the quiet glow, watching how the early morning embers show. I see the reflection in your honest eyes, underneath the vast and the charcoal skies. Every future is a sacred sign, telling me that everything is fine. They say that cynicism is a vital thing, but I love the promise that you bring. A permanent solstice, soft and free, the only way I ever wanna be. Oh, it's a boundless bright hope today, chasing every bitter lonely thought away. A sacred optimism, a soul deep start that opens up the windows of my heart. There is no ceiling in the territory of us, inside the sanctuary of the honest and the trust. I'll rest my weight in the quiet glow until the morning light begins to bestow. I used to keep a fence around the garden of my name, playing every move inside a careful, distant game. The keys were hidden deep within a shadow of the wall, waiting for reason not to fear a sudden fall. But you walk through the static with an effortless and soft hand, finding every secret that the others couldn't understand. I'm handing over every single lock and every rusted gate, letting go of the lonely and the heavy separate weight. Oh, I'm only yours now, in the fiber and the bone, giving up the territory that I used to call my own. It's a dissolving in the light, turning every doubt into something vivid and so right. I'm building up a sanctuary that is purely for us two, where the only law is being here with you. They say that ownership is a heavy iron thing, but I love the belonging that you like to bring. A solitary frequency, a soft and steady tie. The only way I ever wanna live or wanna die. Oh, I'm only yours now, in the fiber and the bone, giving up the territory that I used to call my own. It's a total relocation of the spirit and the skin, watching where your influence will finally begin. I've signed my name in the center of your palm, finding in the silence a permanent and steady calm. I'll rest my way where the loyalty is deep, in a promise that I'm finally happy to keep. I was a clean slate, a surface cold and white, walking through the city in the middle of the night. No marks upon my spirit, no traces in my hand, just a solitary figure in a vast and hollow land. But then you reached across the silence of the room, like a sudden flower in a winter heavy bloom. Your touch was light as feathers, a whisper on the skin. That's where the real story of my life begins. Oh, there's a fingerprint on my heart today, a permanent impression that will never fade away. You didn't need a hammer or a heavy iron seal, just a gentle pressure to make the feeling real. I'm wearing your identity in every single beat, making the coldness of the world feel sweet. I'll carry the texture of your honest, private touch, because I've never loved a human soul this much. I see the unique lines in the glow of the lamp, setting the rhythm where my spirit used to camp. Every curve is a map of a beautiful design, telling me the future is finally mine. a fleeting ghostly thing, but I love the evidence that you like to bring. A physical connection, subtle and so free, the only mark I ever want on me. Oh, there's a fingerprint on my heart today, a permanent impression that will never fade away. You didn't need a hammer or a heavy iron seal, just a gentle pressure to make the feeling real. I'm wearing your identity in every single beat, making the coldness of the world feel sweet. I'll carry the texture of your honest, private touch before the morning light arrives, to show how much I was a clock with a broken iron spring, living in the middle of a hollow separate thing. The seconds were dragging on the urban dusty floor, searching for a rhythm that was worth living for. But then you touched the center of my heavy, quiet chest, inside the territory where the weary spirit used to rest. Now there's a pulse, effortless and soft thrum, watching how the beautiful and liquid days become. Oh, it's every beat for you tonight, turning every shadow into something soft and bright. A vital vibration, a rhythmic release, giving my heavy spirit a permanent peace. I'm ticking to the logic of the honest and the true, inside the territory of being with you. I'll stay within the center of the glow, watching how the natural feelings grow. I see the reflection in your honest eyes, underneath the vast and the indigo skies. Every throb is a beautiful design, telling me the universe is purely mine. They say that machine is a primary thing, but I love the organic that you bring. A heart I ever want for me. Oh, it's every beat for you tonight, turning every shadow into something soft and bright. A vital vibration, a rhythmic release, giving my heavy spirit a permanent peace. I'm taken to the logic of the honest and the true, inside the territory of being with you. I'll stay within the center of the glow until the morning stars begin to show.
I've worn 1,000 masks inside the urban grey glare, trying on the versions of the people standing there. A daughter or a stranger, or a face inside a crowd, living out the stories that the separate world allowed. But when the door is closed and the city noise is thin, I strip away the layers and the artificial skin. I'm simplified and honest in the center of your gaze, finding the direction through the complicated maze. Oh, I'm always your girl when the theater is done, walking in the energy of our private, steady sun. It's not a performance or a heavy social mask, but the only answer to the questions that I ask. I'm returning to the source of the kindness in your eyes, underneath the ceiling of the indigo and velvet skies. I'm wearing your affection like effortless and soft lace, finding my identity in this quiet, steady space. I see the way the others are a shadow on the wall, compared to the vibration when I hear your quiet call. Every role I play is just a fleeting ghost-like thing, until the solid gravity that you like to bring. They say that changing is a vital human trait, but I love the consistency of our happy, quiet fate. A permanent frequency, a soft and private role, the only one that touches the center of my soul. I'm always your
We're sitting in the silence of the copper afternoon, watching how the daylight and the shadows will commune. I can feel a vibration, a steady and a soft drum, where the separate parts of our spirits become. It's a beautiful alignment, effortless and syncope, walking through the center of our favorite street. A shared architecture, a soul deep and a clear start that opens up the windows of my heavy heart. Oh, it's two hearts, one rhythm today, chasing every bitter, lonely thought away. A sacred kinesis, a soul deep star that opens up the windows of my heart. The tempo is perfect in the territory of us, underneath the logic of the honest and the trust. I'll rest my weight in the quiet glow, watching how the early morning embers show. I see the reflection in your honest eyes, underneath the vest and the charcoal skies. Every pulse is a beautiful sign, telling me that everything is fine. They say that independence is a vital thing, but I love the unison that you bring. A permanent solstice, soft and free, the only way I ever want to be. Oh, it's two hearts, one rhythm today, chasing every bitter, lonely thought away. A sacred kinesis, a soul deep star that opens up the windows of my heart. The tempo is perfect in the territory of us, underneath the logic of the honest and the trust. I'll rest my weight in the quiet glow until the morning light begins to bestow. The room is a canvas of the late evening blue, and I'm leaning in closer just to listen to you. Your voice is a texture, a effortless and soft brush, painting over the noise and the heavy urban rush. It's not a loud declaration or a grand opening up and shout, but a secret direction that I'm never without. A liquid devotion, a soul deep in a clear flow, watching how the natural quiet feelings grow. Oh, it's a velvet whisper tonight, turning every shadow into something soft and bright. A tactile vibration, a rhythmic release, giving my heavy spirit a permanent peace. I'm wrapped in the logic of your low frequency tone, in a territory that is purely your own. I'll stay within the center of the glow, watching how the natural feelings grow. I see the reflection in your honest eyes, underneath the vast and the indigo skies. Every syllable is a beautiful design, telling me the universe is purely mine. They say that volume is a primary thing, but I love the intimacy that you bring. A permanent wavelength, subtle and so free, the only sound I ever want for me. Oh, it's a tactile vibration, a rhythmic release, giving my heavy spirit a permanent peace. I'm wrapped in the logic of your low frequency tone,